Today we're doing a full body postnatal Pilates class with a focus on core healing, strengthening, and flattening. You don't need any equipment. However, I will give the option to use a couple of light dumbbells. I'm going to use 3 pounds, or you could also just grab filled up bottles of water. This Pilates class is also Prolapse safe, and I will give safe modifications for Diastasis Recti and if you're recovering after a C-section after you've been cleared. Let's start sitting tall on our sit bones in a comfortable seated position. We can bend to one side, taking a nice stretch, getting the body moving. Exhale, engage your obliques, switching to the other side. Exhale, come up. Let's bring our hands to our rib cage. As we inhale, we're going to expand our ribs 360 degrees around. And as we exhale, engage your core, wrap your deep inner core muscles around like a corset. Inhale, expanding into your ribs, shoulders relaxed. Exhale, engage. Let's take our hands to our knees. We can circle our rib cage around, mobilizing the spine, moving through any places of tension. Going the other way. Sitting tall, let's take one hand to the diagonal behind, opening up through your chest. Exhale, bring it back in. Other side, opening up, ensuring not to flare your ribs out, keeping your core engaged to protect your core. Exhale, coming out. We're gonna get down onto our backs now. If you're grabbing your water bottles or your weights, you can have them close by. Let's engage, lower down on our side to protect our core. Rolling on to our backs. Let's bring our heels in so that we can touch our heels with our fingertips. Let's start with some pelvic floor contractions. Fully relax your pelvic floor and then exhale, lifting in and up. Release, fully relaxing at the bottom. You can imagine a blueberry at the opening of your vagina, lifting it in and up. Release, fully relax. Research actually shows the most effective cue is squeezing your anus as if you're trying to hold in gas. Lifting in and up, squeeze. Fully release at the bottom. Take a breath. We're going to move into some pelvic tilts. If you wanted to continue adding your pelvic floor exercises, you can. We're going to exhale, engage your core, press your lower back into the ground. Inhale, anterior pelvic tilt. Exhale, posterior. Inhale, other way. Coming back to a neutral spine, let's roll up into a bridge pose. Exhale, rolling off your spine. One vertebra at a time, rolling back down. Again, rolling up, rolling down. Good. If you wanted to grab your weights or your water bottle, you can now. We're gonna have our arms out to the side, and then we're gonna bring them up as we press into a bridge. Core is strong, lowering it back down. Exhale, up, inhale down. do 2 more. Hold here at the top. We'll hold our hands up. We're gonna march our legs, shifting your weight into one foot. Exhale, lift one off, and come back down again. If you have diastasis recti, you can lower your back to the ground and do toe taps from the ground. Hips are steady, not dropping down or swaying back and forth. Let's do one more on either side. Last one. We'll stay up. Let's bring our hands down beside. We're gonna pulse here in our bridge as we flip our hands over. Squeezing your glutes, engaging your core. Lowering down, good. Let's bring our knees into our chest. Give yourself a bit of a hug. Deep breath. Releasing our legs down. We're gonna do crisscross here. If you have diastasis recti, you can practice your heel slides like this. Otherwise, exhale, engage. We can lift our shoulders off and then elbow to knee. Exhale as they come together. Release down. Option to pick your weights up again. Exhale, knees up, and then we're gonna do opposite arm and leg. Extend, or you're doing toe taps if you have diastasis. Switching to the other side. Last one. Beautiful. Let's release down. We can roll over onto our side. Let's grab a quick sip of water. Let's come to all fours. Re-engaging your core. We'll lift into bird dog, opposite hand and arm. Keeping your back and core very strong, not dumping into your back at all. We're gonna touch toe to fingertips. Switching sides, exhale, lift, tap, moving with your breath. Squeezing all your muscles. One more on each side. Tucking your toes, we're going to move into a bear hover. You can also engage your pelvic floor. Exhale, lift, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down. Big inhale into your ribs. Exhale, lift, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down, inhale, relax. Exhale, engage, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down, good. Option, come down onto our forearms here. Shift your weight forward slightly. We can point one foot behind us. We're gonna lift 10 times. Keeping our core and back strong, not dumping into our lower back. Last one, let's keep it up here. We'll flex and point 10 times. Now bending at the knee, rest of the leg is very steady. Squeezing your quad at the extension. We'll move into rainbows here, crossing your legs, squeezing your inner thighs, lifting up, tapping on the outside. Last one. Tap, let's bring that leg up behind. Option to come up into a tricep hold here, pulsing your leg behind. Beautiful, release. Let's stretch out through our glutes. Coming back, setting up on the other side. Lowering down, lifting 10 times, re-engaging your core. Lift and hold, flex point. Bending at the knee. Last one here. Moving into our rainbow legs. Last one, good. Coming up to a tricep hold, pulsing behind, steady breaths, core is strong. Releasing down, good. We can stretch out through our glutes again. We can spread our knees, walk forward into a child's pose. Flipping your palms up, you can reach for your upper back and shoulders. Drag your elbows into the ground for a nice tricep stretch. Release. Let's come up onto our knees. You can either clasp your elbows or your hands, externally rotating your upper arms. If your hands are clasped, reaching away from your body, keeping your ribs pulled in. Look up, open up through your chest. Exhale, engage your core, come up. We can round out the other way. Let's come to a seated position, taking your legs out, toes pointed up, gently moving side to side, or taking any last stretch that feels good. You did amazing. I hope you're feeling strong and a little bit more energetic after that class. If you haven't seen it yet, I'm going to link to my video on C-section scar massage to help with healing, to get rid of any numbness, tingling, and pain, and to help with the flattening of the C-section. I'm also going to link to my whole postpartum playlist. You can save the videos and come back to them whenever you like.